After 40, money is no longer about IQ. It becomes about internal wiring, the habits you inherited, the fears you never questioned, and the stories that shaped your decisions silently. And most people don't lose wealth because of lack of opportunities. They lose it because their mind is still living in an old world. Do you know about Masanobu Fukuoka, the scientist who reinvented agriculture and changed the world? At 47, a Japanese microbiologist named Masanobu Fukuoka left his secure job. People called him foolish. His colleagues said, "At this age, you don't start over, you settle." But he rewired one belief. The problem is not nature. The problem is human thinking. He spent the next decades building a new philosophy of simplicity, wisdom, and long-term thinking that transformed global agriculture and inspired thousands. He proved something essential. If you change the root, the whole tree changes, and your financial life works the same. Now, we begin the rewiring. Rewire 1, from scarcity, strategic growth. Let's start by addressing the fear that keeps you small. The two farmers. Two farmers received the same land. One believed the soil was poor. He saved every seed, but planted nothing. The other believed the soil could improve. He invested a handful of seeds each season. After 10 years, the first farmer kept all his seeds. The second farmer kept all the harvest. Scarcity protects what you have. Strategy multiplies it. Financial rewire. Stop hoarding. Start allocating intentionally. Your future depends more on a plan than on fear. Rewire 2, from more income, better systems. The second rewire focuses on replacing effort with structure. The 3 baskets. A traveler carried 3 baskets of gold across a river. He tightened his grip, thinking strength would save him. Halfway, he sank. Another traveler placed the same gold in a sealed floating box and walked across with ease. The weight wasn't the problem, the lack of structure was. Financial rewire. Your income is not the hero, your system is. Automatic savings, expense tracking, investing, rules you follow even when tired. Without systems, money becomes a burden, not a blessing. Before moving to most important rewire, if you find it beneficial, subscribe the channel and like video. Rewire 3, from emotional spending, emotional awareness. Rewire number 3 is about mastering the mind before you touch the wallet. The teacup. A wise man poured tea into a visitor's cup. It overflowed. The visitor panicked. "Why are you wasting it?" The wise man replied, "Your mind is like this cup. When it overflows with emotion, everything you pour into it spills out." Financial rewire. Most overspending after 40 isn't desire, it's stress, loneliness, frustration, self-soothing, reward for exhaustion. Money flows where emotions bleed. Control the emotion, control the wallet. Rewire 4, from debt as normal, debt as borrowed time. The fourth rewire addresses the most dangerous expense after 40, unnecessary debt. The village clock. A village borrowed a magnificent golden clock. Every family agreed to keep it running. But each year, someone delayed winding it. Tomorrow, they said. Next week, they said. One morning, the clock stopped. The lender took it back, and the village returned to darkness. Debt is time borrowed from a future that may never arrive. Financial rewire. After 40, debt is twice as dangerous because recovery years shrink, crises increase, interest compounds faster than momentum. Make debt the enemy, not the roommate. Rewire 5, from waiting for the right time, acting in small steps. Our final and most essential rewire is turning knowledge into action. The lantern in the fog. A wanderer asked the sage, "How can I walk this mountain when the fog hides the entire path?" The sage lifted a small lantern. "You only need to see 3 steps. The rest reveals itself when you start walking." You don't need clarity, you need movement. Financial rewire, just 3 steps. Save a fixed amount automatically. Reduce one leaking expense. Invest consistently in a simple vehicle. Small steps compound into freedom. Your life doesn't change when you get more money. It changes when you change the mind that controls your money. Tonight, you didn't just listen. You rewired a belief. One belief becomes a habit. One habit becomes identity. Identity becomes destiny. Start small. Start slow. Start wisely, but start today.